The inn was founded in 1899 by Frederick C. Buffum and his wife Phoebe Perry. Things were going along very well until the hurricane of '38, which fortunately happened after the season. The inn was too badly smashed to repair, so somehow, in 9 months, they were able to get this new inn, which is in its present location, built. So by June of '39, this new inn reopened, and basically, if it's only a summer place, you know, it was as if they didn't skip a beat. The inn is exactly what it was on the outside when it was built, if you don't look too closely and notice that the windows are modern. So the basic shell of the building is dead accurate, even to the original paint. The public rooms have been put back more or less as they were. It's interesting that the old maple dance floor flooring that's in the sea room is actually the old dance floor flooring from the old inn. We put the porches back to their original configuration, the parlors back to the configurations. In making the building modern, we had to think about all sorts of energy matters, like the windows had to be energy efficient, they also had to be hurricane strength. We wanted them to be fully operational, both the upper and lower sashes open. I'm a huge believer that when you go to the seashore, you don't turn on your air conditioner. The furniture we managed to save and either refinish or preserve all sorts of old furniture. It's especially evident when you come on the ground floor and into the bar. That's all real signed Stickley furniture down there. We could take it to Sotheby's and get a lot of money for it, but you can come sit in it, and as long as you don't walk out the door with it, you can enjoy it. All the bedrooms have small maple tables. Those were the original maple furniture. There's all sorts of old dressers and chairs and reupholstered this and that throughout the inn. Many of the bedrooms have more old pieces than new, especially if you don't count the bed. Bob Buffum explained it to me once. He said, "I only have small bedrooms so my guests won't stay in the small bedrooms. I want to make them get out and get to know each other. And be patient with us. There is a huge legacy of Buffum hospitality that we need to somehow measure up to over time. We're going to work hard to be as good as they were and have a similarly satisfying hospitality experience, but this time 12 months a year."
The original building had no heating, no air conditioning, limited plumbing, no sprinklers originally. So we've had to incorporate all of those systems into the building in very low floor-to-ceiling heights, just to get all the modern amenities of a modern hotel into an old historic structure. The rooms don't have telephones, there's just an intercom system. And we've restored the same box. It's called an annunciator, where the little arrows point up when they press the button, but they can talk to the front desk. So all the technology is here and hidden. The front desk was traditionally on the second floor, so it has been restored and relocated in its same configuration and position. In codes today, because of hurricane issues, when you do major reconstruction like this or build new buildings, you need to meet certain wind load standards. That's partially what the windows do. They have what's called a design pressure rating and an impact rating for projectiles in a hurricane. But also the whole building has to stand up to the wind. Buildings have to be designed to 120-mile-an-hour wind loads, which is pretty massive for an old building like this. So structurally, the building is much, much stronger than it was. I just think they're in store for a very special place. It's just a very intimate place. And the nicest part of the day is when the construction stops at the end of the day, the site becomes whisper quiet.
The future of the inn is going to be bringing back that part of history. I don't think that people really come to the inn for the inn. They just don't drive by. The fact that it's a historical property and the way the architect and the designer refurnished the property inside with a modern touch and a comfort level that we all enjoy nowadays. You have original pieces of furniture, but at the same time we have every single bathroom has a heated floor and a heated towel racks. And we use simple little touch that makes the bed really comfortable, like an extra feather bed laying on the mattress. We also have a lot of items in the public spaces for them to enjoy. We have some playing games, tables, those where you can flip them around, where you have one side the chess and the other one the backgammon. We have wooden fireplaces, which is something that I think a lot of people love but don't always have at home. Our suites, mainly the signature suites, are equipped with a lot of items that are made for their comfort, like full kitchen. We could have done, modern hotel right here, and every hard step was taken to go back to the history and what was here before. I think that people will get to fall back in love with the little something that the inn has. Either falling in love with the decor, falling in love with the fact that they have their special room because every room is different, falling in love with our food, with our cuisine. We have a wonderful chef. The buzz is out there. People always knew the inn. Millions of people did, and they want to see it back alive.